The reason why you are stuck is just because you've personally decided to be stuck in your life. But there is a good news. Hey guys, I've been thinking, has it ever occurred to you that the reason why you're not moving forward in your life is just because you've personally decided not to move forward? I mean, has it ever occurred to you that the reason why you've been stuck in your life is because you've been doing the same thing expecting different results? Has it ever occurred to you that maybe, just maybe, the reason why you're not moving forward in your life is because you've given your power to the voices surrounding you, the voices from your friends, voices from your spouses, voices from your colleagues, voices from everybody surrounding you. And to an extent that those voices are the one who are deciding if you're going to move forward in your life, your personal life or not. I mean, has it ever occurred to you that moving forward in your life is just a matter of making decisions, like your personal decisions? I mean, I want to move forward. I also know that you want to move forward. Wanting to move forward is another thing, but taking action is what makes us move forward. The first reason as to why you and I, most of the time, we are just stuck in a one place, paralyzed, stagnated, is because we are afraid. I mean, we are afraid of what will my colleagues say, what will my friends say, what will my spouse say, what will my church people say. We are human beings. But do you know that moving forward is just a matter of you taking action, you facing your fears? I mean, have you ever asked yourself why once you died, you are just put in your casket alone? Just because you had your life to live alone. And so, as much as there is so many voices from our friends from everywhere and fear of judged by everybody surrounding us, at the end of the day, moving forward is a matter of personal decisions. And so, if I don't move forward, I can't go along blaming each and everyone surrounding me, my spouse, my family, my friends, my colleagues. I decided not to move forward just because of them, but not moving forward, I cannot blame them. If you want to move forward, it's high time you face that fear. You wanted to start that relationship, face that fear. You wanted to move that out of that relationship, face that fear. You wanted to start that business, face that fear. You wanted to, I don't know, anything that you wanted to do. That fear that you felt like you were afraid to do because of that, just face that one fear. Because, I mean, moving forward is just a matter of making decisions. And not making decisions in its own is also making a decision. So if you are afraid to an extent that you're not going to make any decision to move forward, you've already decided not to move forward. Another reason as to why we are just stagnated in our lives is because we love comparing our lives with others. With the current world, with the media, with the online platform, whereby I'm seeing my friends, they are daily excelling. They have bought a new car. My friend have, like, they are doing big things. And I'm daily comparing my life with them, without knowing behind the curtain what they did, what the toil they did to be in that position. And so, what I am comparing is their successive life compared to my behind the curtain. I know I cannot be my friend. I mean, I have my life to live. My success is not measured by if I get that one big car as my friend has. My success is not will not be measured just because I have built a big house just as my friend did. I have my own life to live, and you also have your own life to live. And keeping on comparing our life with others is something that makes us to have that self-doubt. I feel like I cannot be like so and so. Like I cannot be like so and so. I mean, that is not even your dream. Does it mean that you've forever dreamed to be like so and so? No, that's not your dream. So the moment you start comparing your life with others is the moment that you've signed a contract of being stuck in your life, because you don't know what they did behind the curtain to be there where they are. You don't know the struggle, you don't know the struggle they had to go through for them to be there where they are. You only see the success, but you've not heard the side of the story that they had to burn that night, whatever. Another reason why we just remain stuck in our life is because of our surrounding. I mean, our friends that we have, our spouses that we have, our family that we have, they're not like pushing us to be the best version of us that we can. Sometimes, I'm sorry to say this, we just have maybe, just for example, our spouses, they're just so comfortable with the fact that I am employed with only that 30,000, and they're just happy with that. They're not pushing me to be the best version of who I am. Maybe I can be in a position even to own my own business, be a CEO. Like, I have capability, but the surrounding, they're not pushing me enough to be the best version of who I am. We can't blame them. At the end of the day, you have your decision to make. And if you don't move forward, you cannot blame everyone. You cannot blame your spouse, you cannot blame your friends, you cannot blame. But sometimes it's good to be surrounded by people who see the best version of us and who have the best interest in our lives. So they say that they will push us. I'm sorry. They will push us to be the best version of us that we can. Because sometimes I feel like everybody is capable of doing very big things. Like me and you are just capable of doing very big things, but we lack that motivation. We lack that pushing, that, you know what, babe, you can do that. You know what, you can do that. And sometimes you don't even need that, because at the end of the day, you will not blame them for you not moving forward. Another reason as to why we remain stagnated in our life is because we even don't know where you want to go. I even don't know what I want to accomplish. I just know I need to have, like, I want to be rich. Everybody want to be rich. But what do I want to do to be rich? Most of us, we lack clear goals. And so we keep on doing everything that we've been doing, expecting that we're going to get different results. But shock on you, the results are still the same. The moment that you don't have clear goals as to what you want to attain in your life, that only means that you don't have even direction. Because, I mean, you don't have goals, you don't have directions. And so you're not moving forward. And so that only basically means that, hey, you are stuck. Everybody wants to move forward. But what happened to us having goals? What happens to us having objectives in our lives? I mean, what happens to us having those vision boards? What happened to you following up on your vision board? Another reason as to why, I think this is going to be the last reason as to why I feel like most of the time we just remain stuck in our life is because we don't want to fail enough. Like, we have not failed enough. I mean, listen to stories of people who have made it in their lives, so we think they've made it. Listen to their stories. They will tell you that there was a time I did this, I failed, I did this, I failed, I did this, I failed. But I'm not willing to do that. I'm just this type of a person where I do something, I want it to be like one time. I want to do it the first time and then I just succeed. But if I fail, I just wash my hands and I'm done and dusted with that thing. Success does not come overnight. I mean, your goal must be so small if you only once you do it once and then you succeed. That your goal must be very tiny for you to just accomplish it, like with one trial. What happened to that willing power of I've tried and then I've failed and then I will try again and then I will fail again? I mean, what happened to that notion of like failing is not like failing, it's learning lessons? What happened to that? The reason why you and me are not moving forward in our lives is because we just can't take another failure. I cannot take another failure of a shut down business. I cannot take another failure of a failed exam. I cannot take another failure of a failed marriage. I cannot take another failure of just name it. The reason why we are just stuck in our life is because we don't want to take another risk. But shock on you, you cannot succeed if you don't take that risk again. You cannot move forward if you don't try it again. So it's high time you just stick in your head that yes, I've failed, but I'm just going to wipe away the dust and then I will keep on trying. Guys, the reason why you are stuck is just because you've personally decided to be stuck in your life. But there is a good news. And the good news is that moving forward is just matter of you deciding. It's matter of you making that one decision. It's matter of you making that one move. It's matter of you setting that one goal and not a small one. Set that one goal. You want to be that person? Set that goal. Work towards that. If you fail, just stand up, wipe away the dust, and then keep on moving until when you get where you want to be. And kindly don't blame anyone for your failure. Don't blame your colleagues. Don't blame your friends. Don't blame your spouses. Don't blame anyone. Because at the end of the day, just as when you die, you are buried in your own casket. The same way, your failure depends on you, your personal decisions, and not a collective decision. So, guys, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Toodles!